everyone, how are you doing today? It's Marla. Yes, I almost felt like I had to call the president of e.l.f. Cosmetics to find out if the prices for these palettes and some of the products I just recently got at my local Target were correct, because they were so inexpensive. I was really pleasantly surprised to see the prices of some of these things, so I thought I would get together. I don't do hauls. I'm not like a haul person that just goes out and buys a bunch of stuff, but I really almost have to call this a little bit of a haul because I got more normally than I would have normally purchased, but the prices were crazy. I actually had a $50 gift card, and that's really actually what kind of drove me into my local Target. My local Target has a great makeup selection there, and the e.l.f. selection is really, really good. But some of these products were in a separate kind of e.l.f. display, and I'm thinking that some of them may be limited edition, and that's why kind of I wanted to get this video out there for anyone that might be interested in taking a look at these and maybe purchasing them, because they are so inexpensive. It's just ridiculous. So get a cup of coffee, and I am going to quickly go over some of these things. I'm not really going to do any demonstrations. I do have some demos of some of the e.l.f. products that I normally use all the time coming up, but I'm just not going to do, I'm just going to basically just show you what some of these palettes are. So let's get started. Now, it's first thing in the morning here, and in the morning my lighting is always kind of a little bit iffy, so hopefully you can see all the things I'm about to show you. I have these bright lights sort of shooting right on my face right now, and that's why my face looks uber shiny, but that's the only way I'm going to be able to show you this stuff. So let me get started with the first palette. And like I said, these palettes were in a separate area from the regular e.l.f. Cosmetics, and that's why I'm thinking maybe possibly some of them are limited edition. These would be great gifts also if you have a teenager, maybe who, you know, or a niece or something like that. You want to get them some makeup. These are just like great because it's just, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Now I must tell you, some of these ingredients do have parabens. I know you guys know I'm a kind of a paraben freak, but I don't usually wear a ton of shadow, and once in a while I like to put some eyeshadow on my eyes, but I don't feel like going out and spending, you know, a bunch of money on new eyeshadow. And this is perfect because it is a $6, see that right there, $6 32 piece, and this is the warm eyeshadow set because I have warm skin tones and brown eyes, and great little eyeshadow set for warm, I'm assuming warm complexions, and it has a lot of both matte. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to blow on this, but I'm going to blow on this to get some of these things off of here. It has a lot of different shades. It has a lot of taupes. It has some pretty plums, some turquoise, a lot of kind of neutral shades. I'm going to take a picture of this with my camera instead of kind of trying to show this to you this way, and you can maybe get a better feel for what all these colors are in this palette. But it's really an amazing 32-piece eyeshadow set. Perfect for someone like me who, you know, maybe doesn't use a lot of eyeshadows all the time, but really wants to have a variety around and doesn't want to spend $50 on eyeshadow. I love these. I have these on my eyes right now. I have a mixture of some of the plums mixed with some of the little bit of taupe, and it goes on really well. I really love these. So great set, and I think this is maybe limited edition, but a great 32-piece set for $6. Great gift. This is the picture of the warm palette. There's a mixture of shimmers in there and plenty of mattes for me. It does kind of get a little bit of kind of minerally powder on the container, but they really do go on really pretty on my eyes. So I am very pleased with this palette. Next, I have a son who's 17 years old, and sometimes, you know, he doesn't have a really acne, but sometimes he'll get, you know, like a pimple or a zit once in a while. And I purchased this e.l.f. Zit Zapper. It looks like, whoop, it's upside down. It looks like that. This was $1, and it has salicylic acid in it. It has tea tree oil in it. And it also, I think, has a little bit of witch hazel and camphor, but he really likes it. I gave it to him. So if he gets a little, you know, pimple on his face, all he does is, you know, take this little top off and just roll it on, and it really does seem to dry it up for him overnight. Now, I know this may not work for everybody because sometimes different products. You know, sometimes people are better with the benzoyl peroxide, sometimes people like salicylic acid, sometimes people's faces are more sensitive than others, but this is really great for someone maybe that just gets a zit once in a while. You're obviously not going to roll this over your entire face, but it's great for a kid or somebody who gets, you know, pimples that they want to just do spot treatment on for $1. Great, great product. So he loves this. It's clear, doesn't show up on his face, and works really well for him. Next, a reason I bought this entire palette, this is called the 4-piece lip collection. The only reason I purchased this entire thing for $8 was for this product right here, this lip exfoliator. My Target does not sell this lip exfoliator separately. I believe you can purchase this on the internet, and I think it's $3 on the internet, but by the time, you know, I waited around and I thought, well, what the heck, I can give these other 3 products to, you know, a friend or a relative that has a daughter or something like that, because I know I'm not going to use these other 3, but this lip exfoliator, that's why I bought this. And let me show it to you. This thing is probably the best lip exfoliator I have ever purchased. It looks like a regular lipstick, comes in this little black container. Normally, like I said, if you purchase this alone, which my Target doesn't sell alone, it costs $3, and it is a little lip scrub. It's a sugar, it's kind of like a sweet sugar smoothing sensation. It has vitamin E in it, and I think it has avocado, something in it, shea butter, and some oils in it. I didn't see any parabens listed for this, which is really great. When you take it out, it looks like this. And when you put it on your lips, what you do is you have clean lips, you moisten them a little bit with water, and then you just start rubbing this all over your lips. Once you start going, like once you start getting into it a little bit, it's like a little pumice stone. You can actually feel it kind of pumicing all the dead skin off your face and off your lips. And then once you rinse it off, you have like almost like a tingling sensation, but your lips are so smooth. So what I do is at night before I go to bed, I have clean lips, moisten them a little bit with some water, and just go all around there scrubbing this. Oh, this stuff is so good. It really is like a little scrubber. It smells like chocolate. Oh, I could eat this. It smells so good. It smells like chocolate. Rub it all over your lips, clean my lips off, and then I put on a nice kind of a lip balm at night before I go to bed. And when I wake up in the morning, my lips are uber smooth. Unbelievable. But like I said, I ended up having to get this whole set. So what else is in this collection, this lip collection for $8, is a lip gloss, which, you know, I'm not a real fan of this color personally. And I don't think the person I'm giving this to is going to mind me putting it on my hand. I'm giving it to a younger girl in my neighborhood. But that's kind of the shade of it. And what I'll do is I'm going to take a photo of these, and then you can be able to see them better rather than me trying to do this right in your face on there. But you get a lip shimmer gloss. You get also what's called the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. And what this is something that you, once you put your lipstick on, you take this out and it looks like that. And I will also take a picture of this. And then you put it only kind of in the center of your lips where your pout is. And you can see how kind of shimmery it is. You put that just in the center area of your mouth to kind of give you a little pouty look. You don't put this all over your lips. But I actually prefer my Bobbi Brown brightening lip gloss instead. This is just a little too shimmery for me, but I am going to be giving this to the little girl up the street. So, and like I said, she didn't mind me testing it on my hand for you. And then finally, hopefully my dogs will stop barking. There we go. Hopefully, I may have to take a little break. Hold on. Okay, I think everything's quiet now. And finally, out of that lip collection kit was the e.l.f. matte lip color. And this just is not a good color for my warm olive skin tone. It's more of a kind of a, I don't know, mauve-y shade, but for some reason it's just a little too light for me. It's this bottom one right here. And I will put that on a piece of paper also and let you see that. So let me right now just insert a photo of these 3 shades so you can see what the lip collection looks like. Now, these might be a little hard to see, but the top one is the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. That's the one, the shimmer that you put kind of just in the middle of your lips. The one in the middle is the e.l.f. Shimmering Gloss, and the bottom one is just the matte lip color. And then what I got for myself was, I am a big e.l.f. mascara fan. I know a lot of people, you either kind of love e.l.f. mascara or you hate e.l.f. mascara. I personally love it because it is a very natural looking mascara. I don't want my eyelashes to look really thick, clumpy, gigantic. I don't like a lot of thick, clumpy attention to my eyes because I am 53 and I have wrinkles. And the more people stare around my eyes, the more they see my wrinkles. So I kind of like a super natural looking mascara. And actually I am gonna probably show a demo of one of the e.l.f. mascaras that I use all the time. But in this collection, you get 4 mascaras for $8. You get the one of the mineral infused mascaras, which is the one that I normally use all the time. You get a lengthening and defining mascara. You get a 1 regular and waterproof mascara, and you get a 3-in-1 mascara. So when you take this out, the 3-in-1 mascara has, and like I said, I really like these. They don't have a lot of gunk. They probably don't have a ton of product in here either because they're so inexpensive, but I really do like these, especially if I'm traveling and I'm worried about losing mascara or something. I really love taking these instead because if I accidentally lose something when I'm traveling, it's not like, oh my gosh, I spent 30 bucks for that mascara or 40 bucks or something like that. Super easy. This is what the tip, this is probably the least favorite of the 4 mascaras so far because that bulb at the end, I have a hard time with that for some reason. Maybe I just need to kind of get a little bit skilled at it, but I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of make a mess, but I'm trying. That's the one. Then the next one is the regular and waterproof mascara duo. So you have a regular on one side, which is this one right here. And another thing I like about e.l.f. Mascara, when you pull it out, it doesn't have a bunch of crap on it, a bunch of gunk. And that's another plus for me. So this is the regular side, and then you put that back in, and you come on the other side, and that's the waterproof side. If you're going to the beach, you're swimming, so that's that side. And then the next one is the e.l.f. Lengthening and Defining Mascara, which I've never tried before yet. That's what the brush wand head of that one looks like. And the one that I normally use all the time on myself is the mineral infused mascara, and that's what the head of that one looks like, the wand. So I like these mascaras. You can't beat them for the price. Great palette. This one also may be limited edition. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if these collections are or not, but you probably can look at the e.l.f. website and find out. And the other thing I forgot to mention is on the eyeshadow palettes, I think these come in 4 different shade collections, kind of like this is the warm one. I think there's a cool one, and I can't remember. There might have been like a sparkly evening one and a neutral one or something like that, but I think there's 4 different palettes, shades of these. You can see what they are on the internet, but if you go to your Target or wherever Target's the only one that I can find really e.l.f. in my hometown, so that's where I went, and for some reason I just grabbed this one because I like the shades of it, but I didn't really look to see that it said warm palette on there, but it was perfect for me. I really love all the shades in here. And let's see, let me add all this up for you and see what all of these products together cost. So let me get my little calculator and do that really quickly. If I added this up correctly, we have the $6 for the eyeshadow. We have $8 for all the mascaras. We have another $8 for the lip collection, and then we have $1 for the Zit Zapper, and I think that comes to $23, and I had my $50 gift card, which is still pretty good, so I had some money left over. So thank you, e.l.f.